Hey there, it's Brittany, and I'm back with an unboxing video from Bargain Bead Box Bargains.com. I placed 3 separate orders in one weekend, and the second 2 that they actually combined shipping because I emailed them. I was like, I'm not going to make the third purchase if you don't combine them, and they did. They had no problem with that, but they kept adding Czech glass, and I was losing my mind. So I think I'm gonna cool it on Bead Box Bargains for a little while, just because every time I go, it's like add to cart, add to cart, add to cart. So, and as I'm filming this, I still have an unboxing video that I haven't posted from them that had 2 other orders in it. So it's 5 orders, and that's been on my phone for a week and a half maybe, because I just haven't had time to post it. So anyway, sorry I'm talking so much. Here's the first order, and then I'll pause to unbox the second order, or at least unwrap. They always send a free little gift. What is it this time? Ooh! So here's their info. If you guys don't know them by now, that's crazy. Just kidding. Are these acrylic? I think they are glass. Not very good quality though. I've seen better. Anyway, it was free, so I can't really whine about it. They've had a lot of druks lately, and that's what the majority of this order was, because I was really impressed with the druks that I got last time. But the reason why I actually put through the order is because they had Czech glass cats, so I had to get them. Okay, so I saw these toggles and I was like, that's more expensive than their toggles usually are for 2 sets. Usually you get 3 or 4 or 5 sets. I did not realize they're enormous. These are like double the size of normal toggles, which I love. So these could be a focal on a necklace. I would not use these. They could be a focal on a larger bracelet, but I probably would use them on a necklace before a bracelet. I do love them though with those circles. So I got 2 sets of those. I actually never really wanted these butterfly charms until I did those videos for Jesse James Beads, and I loved how those that necklace and that bracelet turned out with my butterfly charms. So I went and got these so I can make a necklace or a bracelet or earrings or something. My favorite color, turquoise. Ooh, turquoise and light turquoise in this one. Oh, I love those. They're so sweet. The funny thing is I cannot stand butterflies in real life. I don't like any kind of bug. Like, honestly, I know they're beautiful. I get it. Objectively, I get it. But in real life, if a butterfly comes near me, I'm gone. I take off. Can't handle it. Any kind of bug. Don't like it. So I'm better than I used to be. Believe me, I'm very much better than I used to be. And one time, I went on a date and we went and he took me to a butterfly garden. I could not. That was the beginning of the end for that date. Anyway, this is really fun. I love these. I loved the black. I love the orange going into the yellow. It reminds me of a sunset. So beautiful. Those make me happy. Okay. I actually had these in my last unboxing that I haven't posted yet, but will post before this one. I just wanted to get another set of them because I really liked them. They were that table cut flowers with the red glass. Oh, these are so pretty. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm not going to show them yet. So, they're hearts. I'll give you that much. I got these druks. So I don't know. I got so many druks, guys. If I went through and tried to figure out the names of all of them, we'd be here for the rest of our lives. So they were like a gold and cream. Yeah. Beautiful. These are not druks. They're like an off-round. Ooh, they have a little pop of yellow in them. That's pretty cool. They would go well with carnelian, I feel like. There's some more druks. We're gonna be looking at druks for the rest of our lives here. I know I just said that, but it's the truth. Because I know there are more in the other order. These were 6mm. So we have some cream, and all of these are 30% off. They're like $1.29 to $1.59, and then you get 30% off. So, I mean, it's not breaking the bank for Czech glass. These are great spacers. Look at those three, look great together, don't they? The red with the gold and the cream. These are the same. Not the same as those. These are translucent with gold and some cream too. Beautiful. And then we have, like a Picasso cream and brown. I actually don't know if that's Picasso or not. I think it is. All of those look great together, and with the red flowers too. Next, I got these, I think in the other video, but in a different color. So they had some gray ones with the half AB. Love that. I need to take a week off work just to bead. No buying, just beading, which I feel a spending freeze coming just to make some jewelry. Like I do get out some jewelry videos, but I just feel like not enough. I mean, I always feel like I'm doing a lot of stuff. I probably am, but I don't get to make as much as I want to. So these are awesome. So far, they're my favorite beads that I've unboxed so far in this haul. They're like a white, and this one has a pop of blue in it, and then the rest is turquoise. I love them. Those look like the ocean. And then we have some pink with half AB. I love these druks. They're perfect. Okay. It's coming, guys. It's coming. I don't know what color these are. Oh, they're green. Yeah, these are green with a Picasso, like a Picasso luster. So awesome. Yummy. And then we have a yellow. These are bright yellow. They're not as neon. They look really neon in the video, or through the camera. They're bright. They're not bright neon. Some of the ones with some white in them are a little bit brighter than the others, but this is awesome. You know, it's the year of yellow. I've been crushing hard on yellow this year so far. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. And I love those beads. And then we have cream and white, which is a really interesting color combo. And now I really want to make a cream and white necklace. I need to write that down. Brittany, write it down. Okay, and then here are the last of the druks for this part of the video. I mean, there will be more probably, because I think I bought 8mm ones in my 2 other orders. And then, so these are just turquoise. These are different. So these had some white, and these are actually a little bit more turquoise. So yummy. I love how there's so many different versions of their turquoise too. And then I bought 4 of these just because I was stunned, and I feel like they should be the focal on a necklace somehow. But it has cream, blue, lighter blue. That really shocking blue mixed with the cream is what really got me to buy these. So love those. Oh, I love that this one's just flat cream. And then I could mix in a strand of these to make these go farther. You know what I mean? Like, you can do that. If you really love these beads, I obviously did because I bought so many of them. Mix them in with coordinating colors so you can stretch them out. That's my biggest thing. Like, yeah, you can buy an expensive strand of beads. You don't have to use the whole strand, right? Now I got some cats. And I told you guys I'm allergic to cats, so the thing that cats know when you can't pet them, I feel like it, and that's when they want to be on you. So every time I see a cat, they're like, "Hi, I'm your new best friend." I'm like, "No, you literally make me sick," because I get hives and I get itchy and scratchy and it's horrible. But I love cat looking items, I guess, but these are really cool. I've got some black cats. I bought a lot. I'm thinking I'm going to do an earring kit with them. So I'm going to keep probably 2 strands and then use the other 2 strands for kits. I'm not 100% sure. Maybe I'll hoard them all. We don't know. The other thing is, I think I'm going to start doing kits every month, but they will always be limited and they will, for now, be only for sale in my Facebook group. So be on the lookout next weekend. Actually, by the time this goes up, my sale could have already happened. But if you missed out, or if you do miss out, don't worry, I'll eventually have more. So we had some black cats, and then we had these cats, and I had like, aren't these amazing? And I put up a video from Jessie Jane's Beads with the safari stuff, and now that I'm unboxing these, hello, these were made for each other. The whole box was made for these cat beads. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy right now. Let me see if I can find a different strand from that. Well, these don't really match, but I mean, they could. But anyway, look at these guys. Look at them. I love them. Okay, and then oh, no, there are 2 more things. Oh, yes. I've been obsessed with buttons, and it's just my obsession coming back. So I think buttons are really hot this year, but I have always been obsessed with buttons. My first word was button, and I used to collect them when I was a kid. My friend and I would go door to door asking people, do you have any buttons we can have? Like, that's the 90s for you. So anyway, we had a big collection of buttons by the end of that summer. Let me tell you what, one lady, I think her name was Renata. Can't remember if that's true or not, but she was like, yeah, I have a big jar of buttons upstairs. She ran and got them, and she didn't give us the whole jar, but she let us each take a handful, and we were like, oh, we're rich, because we had to have been like 8 or 9, I think. Anyway, I'm sorry, I get lost, but needless to say, my button obsession is back, and I got some Czech buttons here. So my favorite one out of these 4 is obviously this guy who's half C's. Love it. If that was an eyeball, it would be heterochromia, but it's not. It's just a button. Anyway, I love it, and I have a large button collection from being a scrapbooker. However, they're not, I mean, some of them are really cool, and I probably will bust them out soon and use them in jewelry, but they're not like high-end buttons as far as I know. So I do have some vintage ones, but I really love these. These are actually way better than they looked on the website. So love those. And then last but not least are these hearts, and I think this color is stunning. Look at this colorway. I want to eat them. They're so pretty. Look. Guys, I don't know if they have any left, but if they do, please go buy them so I don't buy more. Please. Anyway, so there's the first of the 3. I'm going to put this to the side. I'm going to open up the next bag. And while I get this open, don't forget, if you want to subscribe to their monthly box so you can get not only their monthly picks, but 30% off of any order you place in their sister store, use code Turquoise for 5, or is it 10% off? I can't remember. I want to say it's 10% off your first box with them. I'll put all the information in the description below. So here was my second order from last week. I was really tempted because I think of the flowers that I'm going to show you. I have not looked at their site since I placed the last order because I'm weak, and I'm sure I'll place another one, and I can't, and I don't need anything else. Like, obviously that's not the point of me buying beads anymore, is that I need anything, but I need to cool it. So these are the Freebie, some really pretty clasps, which I like much more than those pearls. I mean, freebies are freebies, but these are nice freebies. And let's see what was in this bag. I'm seeing a lot of druks off of the top here. And yes, I did get bigger ones. So I think one of the things that drove me to get the second order were these red, because they're just coming out with some great red Czech beads right now, and I'm obsessed with them. I guess I like red now. I don't like wearing it because it makes my skin tone a little weird, but these are really pretty. They're just so gorgeous. There's something about a plain round bead, right? All right, and then these were a pearl, satiny cream pearl. And then we have, these are really cool. They're green and blue with like almost like a mercury glass finish on them. These are gorgeous. That would look great in a summer necklace. I kind of am already getting ideas for that one. And you wouldn't even need spacer beads or metal because these have like a metal luster on them. Look at those three together, look great. And of course we have some blue. This isn't quite turquoise. So if we look at the ones from earlier in the video, these are turquoise versus like a, it's not like a, I guess it is like a sky blue. And I like those pops in the swirls of darker blue. So cool. Like I said, it's just something about a round bead, right? I will continue with the druks. So I got a bunch of blues because hello, blue is my favorite color. Turquoise is my favorite color, and blue. Oh no. Okay. We've got some electric. These are all 8mm, by the way. This has like a, I think it's a white bead with a blue coating. And then we have, okay, so these are blue with a luster all over. Beautiful. These are just blue swirl. My gosh, I'm so happy. You know, if something makes you this happy, there can't be anything wrong with it, right? I think sometimes I'm like, oh, maybe I should just stop buying beads. It makes me happy. Like literally, I just love looking at this. It's not too much to ask, right? And then we have one that has some AB. So it's kind of these. It's kind of like these two mix. If these two had a baby, it'd be these. So love those. Love them. And then, honestly, I would never buy this many Czech beads if they weren't 30% off every time I bought them. Ugh, such a good deal. And then these are 10mm druks. It's like a gray pearl. Lovely. Those look good. I mean, all of these just look great together, don't they? And I have some more druks here. I think this is the end for this order of druks. And then I really liked these. These were a little bit more expensive than all the other ones, but I mean, maybe like $2.59 a strand and then 30% off. But they have cream inside of the glass. So these remind me, I don't know if you guys know what unicorn beads are, and it's unicorn with an E at the end. It's a brand. And I've recently been introduced to them, and they're called through Stars Beads, and they're called bubble beads. She calls them bubble beads. But these remind me of those unicorn beads. And I don't have any yet. I bid on some and I haven't gotten them yet. So eventually we'll see what unicorn beads are. But those reminded me of them. I think these would be great with, these would be really good with these. And these. That would be a beautiful necklace with something. Okay, and then we have some bicones, rounded bicones. If I could just have like a bead TV show, would be fantastic. Or I just talk about beads all the time. I guess that's what my YouTube channel is. So, okay, these are purple. You can't tell. They're purple with a gold detail, and they're lovely. They're a large size. I think they're 10mm. It might be like 11 or 12. And then these are also purple, but a different purple with a silver luster. So only got one of those each. And then we have some flowers, pressed glass flowers. Love them. These are like a muted, almost like periwinkle, dark periwinkle with green and brown. I bought these to use as spacers almost with like larger gemstones or in just a gemstone necklace. Thought that those would be really good. I really want to try and do a couple necklaces with some gemstones and Czech glass. I don't think I've done a lot of that. It's usually I stick with gemstones and metal or glass and metal. So I want to start doing some more hybrid multi-textural necklaces. I got these awesome purple ones. What? They're purple ombre, so there's a light purple, like almost like is an Alexandrite color, and like a dark wine plum purple. And then the last part of the second order were these blue flowers, blue and green. These are beachier than these. Those two would go together. These are wonderful. So I'm hoping that I can part with some for some kits. Like I said, mine will be limited. Like some of the kits that I'm going to have in my sale, if I haven't already had the sale by the time this posts, I only have 2 of them. So like I said, I'm not going to be mass producing kits. I'm going to do what I feel like, when I feel like it, that I thought were cute. And hopefully you can get your hands on some. So anyway, that's second order. All right, so let's see what was in the third and final part of this order. Oh, the freebie in this one were some copper eye pins. I always say head pins when I mean eye pins. Okay, those are going to go in the copper drawer while I'm thinking about it in the eye pin spot. I think I put those in the wrong drawer. We'll figure it out. And then this was the last one. Like they had just added some of these things, and I was like, okay, need those. We have some Nautilus shells. These are matte glass. Aren't those beautiful? I'm really like having the urge to use a lot of these as spacers in a necklace, like a strung necklace or a knotted necklace. So we have the matte silver. I don't think I got all the colors of these because I just didn't love all the colors. I think I got the matte colors. I think they had some shiny colors and I was like, nah, don't want those. Don't know why, just they weren't appealing to me at that point. I did get some from Pam and I loved those, so I still have those on hand. They're bigger than these though. We have some blue green, little hints of purple. These look like raku beads actually. Now that I'm looking at them really closely, these would look great with some of the raku pendants that I have from Amy Mealy from XAZ Beads. I might have to scope those out and see what would go with some shells. So I always want to use her stuff, but I don't really have a lot of her beads, and the ones I do have, I want to hoard because they're really, really nice and they're really expensive. I got some of these flowers. I usually don't buy a lot of these bell flowers because I have a lot of the bell flowers and I rarely use them anymore, but I liked the color. It's like a caramely creme brulee color. It's a mixed swirl color. Sometimes I wonder, like I know my uncle subscribes to my channel and I wonder if he's like, what is this girl doing? Why does she have all these beads? When I do stuff like that, like it pops into my head like, oh, my uncle might be watching this, but I don't know. I know my mom watches. I think my sister watches sometimes. I don't think my dad watches, but it's just funny to think like, they're probably thinking like, that crazy girl, why is she talking about beads all the time? So they had some gray silvery luster elephants, so you know those had to come home to mama. I got 2 sets of those. So cute. Love those. And they had some of these purple flowers. I don't know if I have these in this color or this size, so better safe than sorry. These actually look like shiny raku too, a little bit. So those would work with Amy Mealy's stuff. These would actually work with Leah Clark's stuff too, because she has I have a really pretty purple luster pair from her. And if you're wondering who these people are, you can search my videos for XAZ Beads and for Carly Creations. So some beautiful red flat hearts, red hot hearts. These will be great for Valentine's Day, for summer. I could see some patriotic stuff if you live in the United States. Lovely. I got 2 sets of those because I love hearts. We know this, right? Like, if anybody ever wanted to propose to me, they could just give me like a big old basket of heart beads in different shapes and or different sizes and colors, and forget about the ring. Show me the beads. Show me the beads. Anyway, the way my mind wanders, right? Okay, so we have some little brown elephants. I just love them. Oh, these would go with the safari theme too. Oh my gosh, guys. This is just serendipity, right? I'm gonna have to do a video with these, the cats, and the Jesse James beads. It's gonna have to happen. I need more time. I need like about 45 hours in a day, only 8 of which I work my regular job. And then what else do we have in here? I got some of these. I hesitate to buy these because they're only 5 pieces and they're not the cheapest ones, but they're large enough that they could be focals or part of a pendant. And I just love them. And I don't think I have this color. So if we look through it, it's like a sea glass green color. Seagrass turquoisey color. Oh, and this one's a little bit more opaque. Oh no. I'm just kidding. So 5-piece there. Love those. And then I have 2 more Nautilus or Nautili. Is that the plural? I don't know. So these are awesome. I love that they're black. They didn't look like this on the website, but I got them on the off chance that I would really like them. So I would love a little bit more color on them, but actually even the back looks pretty cool. I just love that hint of rainbow. These are like, oh my gosh, could you imagine if they just put a little bit more rainbow on these? They'd be super amazing. I mean, they're still amazing, but they'd be super amazing if there's just a little bit more color. I still really like them. I think these would go really well with those neon seed beads I just got. These black cat, well, I guess Nautilus shells and cats don't really match up, but I'm thinking here. I have some black crystals I just got. Really cool. We got some bright blue Nautilus. I got all the matte ones. Well, maybe not even all the matte ones, but all the ones I got were matte. Who's matte? Stop. So these are really, really nice. I love them. I think out of the Nautilus beads, though, these are my favorite out of the 4 that I got. These quickly followed by these. And the absolute reason that I went back and made this 3rd order is because they posted more tulips. And I can't remember if I have this color. They said it's like a red with a luster. I don't really see a lot of red in there, but I can see a little bit of it. They had these, which I don't remember if I have. If I do, it's fine. Just make sure that I can actually use them now because I wanted to hoard them. I just love this tulip shape. Tulips are one of my favorite flowers. Tulips, Gerber daisies. And I just bought last month, maybe the month before, a calla lily that was almost black. Like the flowers were almost black. They were so dark and they were gorgeous. So, but anyway, I get sidetracked. This matte purple with purple accent. I love that they were matte. Got 2 of those. And this is the reason. This silly bead is the reason why I placed the 3rd order, because they sold out of them the first time I bought them, or I wanted to buy them. I got, I don't know, 3 sets of them. Yeah, they're matte metallic red. They're actually a little bit of a burnt rusty color, but then they kind of changed to red again. I love them. I love them so much. So thank you for hanging in there. This was a big order because it was 3 orders. So you will probably see these things if they weren't in my current sale. You might see them in the next sale, not as strands themselves, but components and kits, because I really, really want to get into that, because I just feel like a lot of people ask me, like, will you please sell your beads? Only if they're in a kit, and a lot of people really like those curated giveaways that I've done, and like my bead charcuterie board. So I think like little kits might be a little bit of that. If you're not interested, that's cool too. I don't always want to buy kits either. So let me know what you think about that. I hope everybody enjoyed this. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. One of the things that I really just love doing these unboxing videos is because a lot of you are hesitant to buy beads online because you can't see them. You can't see them. You can't see them in somebody's hand, somebody moving them. Sometimes pictures aren't the best. So if you're a newbie to my channel, that's why I started it, because I really enjoyed other people's unboxings, because I wanted to know what these beads looked like. And I want to let you know what beads are out there. If Bargain Bead Box doesn't have these beads anymore, somebody else will. If you see something here that you really, really love, Google search it. You'll find it. You'll find something very similar, if not the same bead. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. Stay tuned for Goldie, and I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. Bye-bye. Hi, cutie. Hi. Look at that tail. Such a luxurious tail.